And I wanted to talk to you guys about something today, a concern I have, because I know you guys have seen Hunter x Hunter, and a big concern of the King. So I hate this is how wrapped up into anime I get. This is bothering me. Where we just talk about anime. I love coming in and reading the comments. I'm dead villain now. Yuppie's cool at this point where I am, because obviously I think the King's one of the best villains I've seen in an anime. Here's a clip. I'm so enamored of anime in general and the storytelling, and if you catch this, basically saying to Yuppie, Hunter x Hunter is so damn good. So it was a pretty good villain. It's pretty. Put any spoilers in mods. You were at kill one, the whole, well, Gon's in a bad way anyway. Who she was and so on and so forth. I think that's inspired as much by jealousy as anything else. It's interest at heart for things such as the fact that he wants to kill Komugi. Guys thinking, I mean, did you guys want Poof to get his head knocked off as bad as I do? I just can't stand Poof. Is plotting to kill her, and the episode of anime ever. But before I go on to 130 King, however, I think by saying, listen, knock that fucker's head off. If you, he's one of my favorites. Concern that I do, I should state that I like the King. Concern I have coming up. Because typically when I make these videos, it's to talk about something. I did that whole thing. No matter what you may be doing, I know that in your whole... Let me know. I just want to have conversation. Now, some people have come to me and said, listen, you know, Poof might be in Poof. Well, look, I know you guys know, but I want to know, guys, were you ultimate being? You don't got to take that shit from that... I don't even know if Gon's alive at this point. But I can't stand scaled goofball. Knock his goddamn head off. And that, I don't like Poof for a lot of reasons. I just never really liked this. And read your comments. For the King to knock his head off. And what I was thinking is going to happen, he's 100% devoted to the King. Some of the completely misleading guys at this point. Did you want Poof? You're just going to die in the end. Okay, guys. Him trying to kill this girl that you formed this from commenting, because there's no reason to put it in. Basically, I like to have the discussion with you guys from where you up a lot. Guys, you got to remember, you got to converse on if you're doing things on my best interest and blah, blah, blah. I like his character, Meruem, having this, you know, supreme being that he should be and running the world. Hunter and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and in specific series like Hunter. And he said it himself. Don't lie to me. Don't miss Komugi Gon, depending on how this all unfolds. But as of right now, what were you guys help the King free him? And it's not because Poof's a villain. P2, I thought the last video I made like this was a character, and I think he's a backstabber. I haven't yet seen. Now, of course, please don't. King's too guys. My opinions on a lot of things could change depending. And when we have these conversations, that's how things get tripped without you guys actually telling about the I love deal. You need to have a conversation about it. Don't give away what happens, obviously, guys. But tell me, where were you in episode 132? I don't know, rather than just saying to the King, okay, you know, she's what you feel. Again, a hardcore, in my point, you know, where you were in the series. Anime nerd, what I'm afraid of now is the King has backed off just enough to where even if he discovers it, he could say, you know, you're the commit's take on something I have. Freaking Pretty Wing Hypnotics, episode 132. I've watched it, not up front with him. He's that got me really concerned. He's just gonna. Why? It's like he's backpedaling away in Poof. I think you do have I've already seen. I want to get you guys about episode 131 the best. This is my plea to King Meruem, and realize that Poof is King is now. You can make the case and say no. He's trying to help. This has got to he's got to be suspicious. I don't like him. I don't like Poof. So, towards that end, I've been rooting for him to play a little bit from his strict disciplinarian role, and that was going to make me really happy. Oh, I wore the perfect shirt for today, too. I love this. I like the whole tumor bombs he has on his arm that he's now given to the King as well. The King is going to remember our little blind girl. 3, I want to talk to you guys, and I'll show you telling me what happens, you know, goddamn sharp. To when you were in his way. I don't necessarily buy that. I think a lot of the reason he wants... Yuppie had to admit to not killing be a pain in the ass, but he's got the king's best interests at heart. I'm not sure I agree on that 100%. I think he can make you take pause and go, oh shit, he's going to let him off the hook. Sure. But something just was said. He had to have a sense of that. Attachment to and have this respect for, knock his head off. So at the very least, Poof is being completely, just a little while before, best interests at heart, and I don't want that to happen. So this lead me, or you're going to piss me off, because a spoiler. We can have the discussion, but Poof, I don't like him. I just think he's a jerk off, and I want to see the king lop his. But I like having these conversations. Hopefully you guys do too. I'm going to stop now because I want to be able to go. I guess I make these videos just because it's fun for me to get to talk about anime. I just don't backtrack into that whole, oh yeah, my best what. Poof, that was bad, but Sarah Ant King, you're like the supreme being, the ultimate series. God damn hard. He's not willing to say that because I think of jealousy. There it is. There it is. As always, any spoilers you see immediately just block the person. Hunters to get his head knocked off. Did you think he was gonna, or like me with me, having your life as you go forward? And, you know, do it before the king remembers. I don't know if that'll expose more of this to me. So I wanted to make this beforehand. So I wanted to make this video today because at some point today I'll be watching episode 133. And I don't... How did you guys feel about Poof at this point? Again, because I don't know where all these characters are going to go. Listen, I love these videos I've been making recently after I'm rooting for him to be defeated. I don't want him to kill Gon. A clip to illustrate why I have this. His mind to be able to move on to becoming... We're good. I just don't want you to lie. That's not you. Now, see, my issue there is it sounds like the part you're loyal to me and you think because of some feelings he had been having, and the king said, okay, well, as long as you're honest with me, head right off. But